Okay, good day everyone. Thank you for coming into this YouTube session, Trade Live with Precise Trader. Today is 21st March, and this is Asian session. Sorry, not March, May. It's 21st May, and this is Asian session. Okay, do take note of the risk disclosure. Day trading in foreign exchange is risky. Past results are not indicative of future returns. The content on this webinar is mainly educational purpose. Use your information entirely at your own risk, and you must assess the risk of your trade with your broker before you put in your trades. Okay, now uh, with that, I think we move on to our uh, the data, key data that is going to be out today. Okay, we are getting a pound CPI at 1400 hours, and we don't have any data from the US for today. As far as the trade open is concerned, we don't have any open trades. Okay, and do take note that gold is moving as expected. In fact, yesterday we gave a price projection uh, to the 3298, in fact 3300. Then the next level is 3320. Then we have a 33 about 30, then finally 3350. So this market should be turning anywhere before that. Okay, so now let's do our trades, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the high and lows of today for the instruments which we are going to trade. Okay, now if you look into this euro dollar, okay, euro dollar is trading above the previous day high, pound is trading above the previous day high, dollar Swiss is trading below the previous day low. Then New Zealand is trading above uh, above the previous day, and also on the weekly, the euro is trading above the weekly high, the previous high. So expect the strength to continue. Okay, on the weekly, we need to use a weekly, uh, and the monthly is still flat. Monthly is still flat. So we need to use the uh, weekly chart to see, and since this is trading above the previous week high, so we will see how far it can stretch to. So if you look, if your previous week, see current week high, which is 11305, this is above the previous week high, and current month high is 311385, and previous month high is 11 uh, 11 uh, sorry 11575. So if you ask today, okay, most likely, okay, there is a strong resistance at 11340. If the 340 breaks, then we should see 11385, or the price should turn before that, or an extension of this level. Okay, just before we go into the uh, the uh, euro, okay, the gold seems to be moving. Okay, most likely the gold may have uh, hit the target. Just letting you know, but we'll try to enter the trade. Okay, we'll try to enter the trade as we go on. Okay, I'm just letting you know on the gold. Okay, let's see. So and on the weekly, okay, if you look on the weekly, I think the market should turn before 340 or 380. Okay, so that is what the system is telling us. Okay, now let's see. Okay, just give me a minute. Just give me a minute before. Just give me 1 minute. 1 minute. 309. Okay, three. Okay, so now let's look into the chart. Then we will see the high for the week. Okay, high for the week, and maybe high for the day, and then we can put in a trade for this. So if you look into the high for the week, let's say we look into the weekly chart, I think we should see either 11340 or 11380. So these are the two levels we can look for to go for high for the week. So as for the day is concerned, okay, we look into, okay, this is just a pullback, and if let's say we use the uh, previous day, then we should not see the price going above 320 or 340. Okay, then as far as this hourly is concerned, okay, because we need to see where is the connecting point and where is the final point. So it's either we should be seeing the price turning at 11320, 11340, or 11380. Okay, these are the final target of the price, and we should see the price turning down. So as of now, what we see is we can go for 11320 and 11340 and 11380. So now what we are going to do is, okay, we are going to go one trade somewhere between 11330, 11320, another trade at 11380. So we have a sell order on the swing at 11380, so let that work. So now what we are going to do is we are going to go for a day trading, selling at 11330. Okay, so this is we'll put a stop at 11365. Okay, as far as the TP is concerned, okay, we will put it as 112 uh, to either 250 or 240. Okay, so this is going to be market turning point, but that the next support is usually is about uh, higher level, and which the chart also says about there is a support at 11250. So this expiry we would give until because this is a turning point we are looking at, so probably we will give until the next session. Okay, next session, which is 4 o'clock, and uh, then we have one more selling order at 11380. So once we get this, then we will go for a add-on entry. Okay, so this is for euro. So now the next trade we are going to look for is uh, pound. pound is also the weekly. This is trading above the previous week high and above the previous day high and above the 360 high. So which means to say that the price is going to go higher, but your 15 minute, 30 minutes all are lagging strength. So which means to say this strength is not that uh, uh, that strong. So we should be looking to go for a sell and hold. So now when we look into the dashboard, we are seeing resistance at 34.50. In fact, your previous month high, sorry, current month high is 3415, previous month high is 3445, and there is a congestion at around that 3450 level. So I think we can clearly go for a sell somewhere near 3450 or even slightly higher. Then we can wait for this market to turn. So now what we are going to do is we go and see the pound and remember it's trading above the weekly, and this is a weekly congestion and this is an extension, so most likely we should see the price turning down soon before 3445 or 3500. Okay, so these are the two levels of turning. So what we are going to do is we are going to see what is going to be the weekly high, daily high, then hourly high, then 15-minute high, then we can conclude the high. So here we are looking at 34.50, 35 on the weekly, and on the daily we are looking at 34.50, and on the hourly we are expecting uh, either 34.20 or 34.50. Okay, so here looking at this, the 15-minute is also showing some indication of a weakness, so we'll try to sell at somewhere near 34.20 or 30, and the next one at 35. Okay, and our TP we should be exiting at 33 60 or 70. So once it breaks this level, then we can expect the price to come off. So what we are going to do now is we are going to go for a day trading. Okay, pound selling at 34.30. Okay, and stop at 34.65 or 70. And this one, the exit, we will try to put it as either 33 let me check 33 70 or 50. Okay, 33.70 or 50. So we'll put it as 33.50, and this is again, this is a half lot, and this expiry is until the next time belt or next session. Then we are going to go for a sell. Okay, sell on uh, the next level, which is the swing trading. This is one selling at 135, 35.40, and again we'll just put it as 33 half. Then let it work until end of the week. Then we will see how we will manage, and we will go for a add-on entry. So this is the trade for the pound. Okay, now let's see the gold first, then we go into dollar yen. But looks like the gold has made a high. Okay, because the 15-minute is already showing a top is seen. Okay, so let's see the gold, then we will get back into the forex again. Okay, the gold looks like we may have seen the high, because now your 15 minute is already showing weakness, and most likely the price has hit the high, and in fact today's high is 33.15. Okay, so looking at the uh, thing, I think we have a failure at 33.04. Okay, let me see on the chart straight away. We can go into this trade. Okay, the gold, what we can do is we can go for a sell at 96. We'll go and sell at the market. Okay, we'll go and sell at the market. Okay, let me take the trade. Just sell at the market. Then okay, so sell at 96. Okay, we're selling at 96. The high is seen. So then what we are going to do is we are going to put a tight stop for this. Then we will see uh, the next entry level. So here the stop we have to put at 33.01, and if you see the price pushing again uh, to 3310, then we can go for a additional sell. Okay, so here the TP we will wait, because since we are seeing uh, the high is seen, so the TP I think we can comfortably put either 90 or extension of this level, which is 80, 82, 83. Okay, so what we are going to do is we will put it as 83, then we will go for a re-entry or a best entry at 3310. Okay, so let me key in, then I will give the TP and stop loss. Okay, so we are selling at uh, 3 3297. Okay, I'll give a message 3297 or better. Then we will have one more. We can go for a sell at 3304, 3304 and 3310. So we have three selling levels. Okay, three selling levels. So I'll give a message. Okay, cautious sell. Cautious sell XAU at 3297, 3304, 3310. Okay, so these are the three selling levels, and stop respective stop losses. Okay, stop at at 3301 half, 3301 half, uh, 3308 half, and 3315 half. Okay, TP at 3282, 3275, 3268. So I'm giving three staggered orders. So you can take whichever you feel you want to do, and depending on what kind of trader you are and what you can be. Okay, so this one, let me also uh, key in on my side. Okay, so uh, we have three orders in place. Okay, three orders in place. So we have shorted gold at 97. Okay, 97 I've already shorted here, somewhere here. Then right now we are just waiting for this market to break this low. That 90 has to be broken, okay, for the price to go towards 82. So let's work on this. So we are already into this trade. Then we will see. Okay, now let's move on to our currency analysis. Okay, the next trade we are looking at is dollar yen, dollar Swiss, uh, Aussie, and New Zealand. Okay, let's look at dollar yen. Okay, the dollar yen showing weakness on the 6 hour. Okay, 6 hours, but daily is flat. Okay, daily is flat, and weekly is showing weakness. So we need to use the weekly chart to get into the figures and the levels. Okay, let's see whether monthly we have any weakness. Okay, monthly is still flat. Okay, monthly is still flat. So we see how we can use the system to guide us. Okay, so the weekly, the monthly there is a strong support. Weekly this is showing weakness, and daily is also showing weakness. There is no buying force involved, so we expect the price to uh, uh, be either limited or uh, the market should be turning soon. So here, if we see on the levels, okay, on the dashboard, okay, we are seeing the current month, sorry, the current week low is 44.05, and current month low is 42.35, 42.35. And right now this market is in the selling mode, and market is weak below 144.45 and 145.15. Okay, let me try to figure this out. Okay, so we can go for a buy near 43.70, or yeah, 43.70.60. Then we should be, if it lower, then definitely above 144, sorry, 142.35, which is the monthly. Okay, so we can go for a buy near 43. Okay, by the way, the gold broke the day low. So day low, we are in the money about $10. So we are waiting for our TP to get filled. Once our TP to get filled, then we can go for a sell again. Okay, so we are trying to exit at uh, 82. Okay, we're trying to exit at 82. So now is 86. Okay, so we are about $11 in the money. Okay, now let's go back to dollar yen. Okay, I think we have to look into the chart to get a clear idea. More or less, I think we know what we are expecting and we have to see. So since this is trading below the weekly low, so when we look into the chart, I think we should be looking to buy near or above 42.45. Okay, so that is the clue. So as far as this weekly low is concerned, it can be at 43.40 or 42.60 or 42.45. Okay, then we can we look into the daily low. Okay, the daily low, either it has to be the previous day low, which is 44.05, or if it breaks the low, we can see an extension at 43.70 or 43.45. Okay, so now we look into the hourly. Then finally the 15 minutes, so we have a very clear idea what is the day low going to be like. So here we look into we see 43 60 70 as one of the low. Okay, so now we look into the 15 minute. Finally, chances are this might be the low, or we should be getting one more low at 43.70. So what we can do is to justify our trade that this is the low, we will try to look for the crosses. Okay, crosses. That can be also another way of seeing the low. So if you look into the crosses, the low is seen on the euro yen, pound yen, Swiss yen, so on and so forth. So I think we can go for a buy on this dollar yen. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I want to enter a buy at market. Okay, market for dollar yen. Okay, let me enter my system. Okay, do a entry at the market. Okay, and do a 20% or 30% of your usual volume. Okay, do this and take an entry. Okay, let me enter 20 or 30% of your volume. Okay, I've entered a market, just because I have two accounts, so I have to enter in two different accounts. Okay, so I have entered at market. So the TP should be either 80. Okay, let me give the stop loss and TP. The TP should be either 45 or 44.80. Okay, if it breaks, then it can go higher towards 45.30. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to go for a buy, and this is a market trader. So 14428, and put a stop at 143.95. Sorry, 143.95. And TP is 144.80 or 145, and this is half lot. And since this is I'm just trying to enter the market, okay, just say I think later we have to change it to uh, the price, because I normally the market, it doesn't allow me to change. Okay, so we are going for this. Then on the day trading, okay, we are going one more trade, looking at 14360, then 14320 stop, and again 14480, and this is we will give until the next time belt. Okay, night time belt, and let this thing work. So dollar yen, I repeat, most likely we may have seen the low. Okay, we may have seen the low. So we are trying to enter at market, and of course we can have one more entry near 44, but it's only about 10-20 pips, so we want to escape or skip this trade. Okay, now let's move on to the gold again. Okay, the gold right now this is at 88. Okay, we need to lock in our profit and go for a re-entry. So if you look into the uh, right now, looking at this pattern, we may get our price target going lower towards 76 or even 68. Okay, because that is the uh, target we can look for. But this is 2 hours. That means we still have 1.5 hours. Okay, we still have 1.5 hours. Then what we can do is, for those people who have not taken a trade, okay, not taken a trade, you can go for a entry at 93. Okay, 93 or 96 half. Okay, the selling again at 93 or 96, then the stop we have to put 99. Okay, we'll put as 99 or uh, 99 or slightly higher. Okay, 99 or maybe 3001. Okay, maybe since this has made a high, okay, I may want to go for a add-on entry. Okay, what I'm going to do is, since I've sold at 97, what I'm going to do is I'm going to revise my stop to 97. Okay, and I'm going to go for another sell at 93, 3293. Then for this I'll go for a stop at 99 and TP either 82 or 78. Okay, so this is another trade I'm going for. So what I feel is the low is still not confirmed yet, and the low, high probability, high probability we can see a low uh, near minimum 82 or 78 or 72. This is a minimum for this swing low. So as of now, we can still hold, sell, and we can still go. So now what I'm doing is, my first trade I've revised it to cost 97. I'm trying to go for an add-on trade at 93. So if this order filled, then I have two trades in hand. Then I will try to take a profit on both the trades. Okay, so let's move on to our next trade. So dollar yen we have taken, gold we are already into the trade. So now we look into dollar Swiss. Okay, sorry, yeah. Okay, the dollar Swiss. Right now, this is trading below the previous day low, which means to say that dollar Swiss is being the strongest as of now. Okay, so this is also trading below the previous week low. Then we just have to see there is no strength on the lower time frame, so which means to say that okay, this break might be a false break and we may see the price turning up soon. Okay, so if we look into the PT zones, okay, there is a good support on the monthly, and weekly I think the market may turn at SL2. Okay, SL2 or daily SR5. Okay, so that is a level we need to stay focused and pay attention. So if you look at it, this is trading below the previous week low, and current month low is 81.85. So which means to say we need to see the price turning up before that level. Okay, before that level. So how we are going to trade this is now is 82.60 trading below the previous day low. So we expect the failure to happen. So most likely the market may turn before 82.40 or 82.05. This is what the system is telling us. So based on the even the weekly, okay, weekly we should see the price turning at 82.40 or 82.05. Okay, so I'm going for a buy near these levels. Okay, I'm going for a buy near these levels. Okay, now let's see the chart, and the gold is still hanging within this bar range. So and we still have 20 more minutes for this weakness minimum. Either we have 20 more minutes or we have 1 hour 20 minutes. So for our price target to reach. So right now I'm trying to sell again at 93, so it's coming to 92. So let's wait to see whether we are getting this order filled. Okay, now let's move on to our dollar Swiss analysis. Okay, our dollar Swiss, I told you this is trading below the previous week low. So if you look into this, most likely this is going to be the major low, and we should see the price turning before 81.85. Okay, before this level. So if I'm going to find the low, okay, I need to see what is the low for all the time frame. Okay, meaning to say weekly low, daily low, hourly low, 15 minutes low, then we can get a very precise entry level. So here, if we are looking for this low, uh, uh, okay, hold on. I think the 93 is filled. Hold on. Okay, see, still not filled yet. Yeah. Okay, the 93 is filled. Okay, so now I'm into two lots of gold. One is selling at 97 and another one selling at 93. Okay, both are working. So, okay, now let's get back on uh, the dollar Swiss low. So when we see the dollar Swiss low, we are expecting the weekly low to be somewhere at 82.50 or 82.15, and the daily low is expected to be somewhere at 82.10, 82.10 or 81.85 or 81.60. So any one of these levels, we can see the low happening. Okay, then we look into the hourly low. Okay, don't forget that the hourly right now, this market is trading below the previous open, and this the time we have left for this hourly is another 1 hour 20 minutes. So either the the price may go down for another 1 hour 20 minutes, or we can see the price stabilizing somewhere near this level. So I'm trying to find the best entry point. So when we look into the 15 minute, okay, there is a possibility this might be the low, or we may get the low at 40, okay, 40 or 45. So looking at this pattern or this price action, what I feel is we may get one more drop to 82.40. So if I'm going to buy at 82.40, then my stop has to be at 82, and my TP should be at 82, 80 or 80 or 83.05. So I need to exit before 83.05 and 83.40. So now I think I've already got what I wanted. So there's two trades which we can put in. One is a momentum trade. Okay, momentum trade. We will try to go for a buy at 82.40. Stop 82. Then TP will put it as 82.90, because remember we need to exit before 83.05. So this trade, since I'm giving 82.40, I will give slightly 1-2 hours later than this time belt we are looking for. Okay. Then the next one. Okay. The next one, okay, gold is moving higher. Gold is moving higher to 95 half. Okay, we will see whether, if the first one gets stopped out, then I have to do a re-entry again. Okay, so the one I'll tell you what to do and how to go about. Okay, now what we can do, hold on a minute. This strength can last for only for another 1 or 2 more minutes. That's it. Then I think we should see the price coming off again. See, because I want to sell at 95, the thing drop again. So, okay, I missed it. Okay, because I want to go for one more sell, but missed that entry. Okay, never mind. Let's move on to what I was saying. Yeah, okay. So now we are going for a dollar Swiss. We go for a buy. Remember, 82, the market should turn at 82.40 or slightly lower, slightly lower. Just give me 1 minute, huh? Okay, so now, so now, uh, okay, where was I? Okay, so this is, remember we got to put a stop below 80 because 81, 85 was the current month low. Okay, so we'll put a stop at 75, and this is again we will try to exit at 83, and this one we would give until the next time belt. So when the next session comes, we can get into the trade, and we would be in this trade or do the adjustment. Okay, so for those of you who have come in late, we are we have taken two trades. One is a gold short at 97. Then we are a long dollar yen at market. I entered at 44.28.29. Then I personally I did another re-entry, at 93, 94, so around that level. So we take this trades first. Then let me see. I think we have dollar Swiss. We are trying. So we only have two entries now. Only one gold and $1 yen. Okay, only these two. So I think we can afford to go one more trade. One more trade. So let's go back to the system. Okay, we are seeing strength on the New Zealand dollar. Okay, we are seeing strength on the New Zealand dollar. Daily high, 360 high, and weekly flat, monthly flat. So, but your 15 minute, 30 minutes, 60 minutes all are lacking strength, which means to say this is a false break. So we can go for a sell on this currency. So if you look into the uh, PT zones, is showing your 360 is up, 720 daily, but your weekly and monthly is showing some weakness. So we got to pay attention to those levels. Then we try to go for a sell. Okay, now let me just see whether I put in the stop. Yeah. Okay. So now the let me see. The Okay, the New Zealand right now this is trading at 59.40. Your previous week high is 59.75. Current month high is 60.25. Previous month high is 60.35. So that means we need to see the price turning before before this levels. Okay, before this levels. So we tried to sell near 60.25 or 59.80. So when we see here, okay, when we see here, uh, let me see, the gold is coming back to 97. Okay, so I think I got stopped out at cost. Okay, this my first entry is already stopped out at cost, and my second entry right now uh, this is losing about $3-4. Okay, I think I missed the TP again because this is a failed break. Okay, we'll see. Anyway, we'll talk about this again later. Okay, so now let's see where we can sell. So we'll try to sell near 59.70, and our TP should be 59, and 59.70, 59.65. either 59.70 or 60.10. Okay, this should be our selling levels. Okay, this should be our selling levels. Let's confirm this with the chart. So uh, let me do that, then we'll have a very clear discussion on gold. Okay, now New Zealand dollar. Okay, remember this is only daily high and weekly is still flat. So which means to say we should be looking to sell either at 70 or extension of this, which is a 60-10. Okay, so this should be the selling levels. So now we see here, so if since it's a daily extension, no strength seen on a lower time frame, I think 59, 60, 70 should be a, a comfortable level to sell, and that should be your daily high. So as far as the hourly high is concerned, I think this is also giving us a similar picture, either 45 or uh, 45 or 60 should be the daily high. Okay, so here we are seeing 45 or 60 should be the hourly selling levels. So now finally we come into 15 minute. Okay, your 15 minute is giving us a clue that the high is already seen. Okay, the high is already seen. We expect the price to move lower. So what I want to do is I want to sell this at 59.40 because the high is already getting confirmed. So let me key in this order. I want to sell at 59.40. Okay, stop at 59.70 and TP at 59.00. Okay, so I want to enter this trade at near the market, near the market, because I feel that the high is already been seen, and we try to sell at 40, 70 and 59, and maybe this is I'll go one lot because it's only about 30 pips, and this is we'll put a time maybe until the next time, but because we are trying to enter at market. So here I want to go for another trade. Okay, just in the case that that gets stopped out, so I want to go for a sell at 60 or 59. I think we'll put it at 60 because 59 70 is the next resistance, but even if it breaks higher, then we would go for that trade. And this expiry, I think I can afford to give until the next time belt, then we do a revision at a later point. Okay, so the trade we are in, okay, we are in is we are in at the gold. We got stopped out at cost. Then dollar yen we are long, and we are trying to enter dollar, sorry, New Zealand dollar. Okay, so these are the three trades we are going for as of now. Okay, let me enter the New Zealand dollar. Okay, now we clearly we sorry we discuss this gold in detail. Okay, now we will see whether we can go for a entry on the gold. Let me see. Okay, let's have a. So we are trying to enter. Okay, I repeat. For those who have not seen, we are trying to enter New Zealand dollar at 59.40 near the market. Dollar yen we have already entered. Gold we have entered. Then we got stopped out. So now we are going to go in detail, and we will see how we can trade uh, uh, this instrument again. Okay, now we look into. Okay, this is a daily. Okay, first of all, we'll try to go on the daily high. Okay, because we take this as a benchmark, which is 3326. So the market should turn. Okay, should turn before this level. Okay, and let's say I've taken this, so we should see the price turning before 20 or 30, before 20 or 30. Okay, now what we need to see is we need to see the hourly high. So if we look into the hourly high, we are seeing about 11. Okay, 11 3311 as one resistance level, and 3320 for sure. Okay, 3320 for sure. We want to see at the price turning before that. So now when we come into the 15 minute, okay, right now I think we have seen the high. So now if we can go for an entry, okay, we'll go for a re-entry again at 3304, or right now at 3298. Okay, so I want to enter again at 3298. Okay, I'm going to enter at 3298. Sell, and this one I'll put a tight stop at 3302. Okay, the most likely about $4 $4 move. Sorry, $4 stop loss. Okay, so now I'm trying to sell again at 9298, because just now my price was closed, so I'm trying to go for a re-entry again. Just give me a minute. So I'm trying to sell again at 32 98. Okay, let me key this order. Okay, 3298. Stop 3302. TP 3282. Okay, 82 or uh, sorry, 82 or 76. Okay, either levels uh, is possible. Okay, so now what we can expect. Okay, let me put a stop. Let me put a stop. Okay, so now what can we expect? Okay, I'm good to go. Okay, so now what can we expect is uh, we should be since we feel that this is going to be the high. So for the next 1 hour, okay, this is going to be in the range with a downside break. Okay, with a downside break, we should come below to our target. But on the other hand, if the price breaks above 33, alternatively, yeah, if the price breaks above 3304, okay, chances are this correction is already over, then we may see the price moving higher. So the only reason I can give you is since this the dollar, okay, the dollar is also coming to a turning point. So gold also is coming to a high. So I think it blends, and the signals we are getting is quite a confirmed signal. So the only thing is gold may have topped earlier because usually we don't get all. Give me a minute. We don't get to see all turning at the same point. Okay, so the gold has turned down first. Now we are looking for the dollar strength, soon, especially, and maybe it has turned in the New Zealand dollar. I told you the high is seen, and I think most likely the Aussie also should have seen the high. Okay. Uh, Aussie, I think Aussie is still. This is also showing. Yeah, I don't think we should see the price going above 64, uh, 65 or this. Then I think we should see the price testing this and breaking this low. So, but this one I don't want to. In fact, can give a signal. Maybe we can see whether you want to go in or not. This is up to you. Okay, maybe I'll give you a signal. Aussie, we try to sell at 64.40. Okay, this is I'll give you under a scalping call. Okay, Aussie selling at 64.40, stop at 70.64. Okay, this is we'll go for a half lot. Then expiry is until this time band. Okay, so for those of you who came in late, okay, I just want to recap before I end the session. Okay, we feel that dollar yen the low is seen, but we entered, but right now this is losing money, but let's double check that as well. Okay, so here we we felt, okay, this is the low, or maybe we may see one more drop towards 43.70 before this bottoming. So dollar, sorry, New Zealand dollar, we feel that the top is seen, so we are going for a sell. Gold, we also feel the top is seen, so we are trying to go for a sell. Then the pound and euro, we are trying to enter slightly at a better level. Okay, slightly at a better level. So let's see one more discussion on the gold before we end the session. Okay, so here we feel, okay, this is two possible scenarios. One is we may have seen the high. If we have seen the high, this low has to break, which is 85, and we should see the price heading towards 82 and 77 or lower, which is even 68. Sorry, I'm not showing you the chart. Okay, I repeat. Okay, I repeat. We may have seen the high because the high is seen on the hourly, daily, and 15 minute. So if this is the high, we should not see the price going above 3305. Okay, we should not see the price going above 3305, and we should see the price breaking 85 towards 82, 76, and 68. Okay, so these are the three levels of targets we are looking for. Okay, then on the other hand, alternatively, if your 3304 breaks or 3305 breaks, then the correction down, which is a very shallow correction, is over. Then we expect the price to push higher towards 3320, 3330, or 3350 max. So the price should turn before any one of these levels. So the signals are a bit mixed as of now. Okay, possibility high is seen, we expect this low to break. If this is not the high, then expect the correction to be shallow, and this low to hold, then you expect this price to push higher. Okay, so the same thing for all the currencies. So euro, we are going to see the high soon. Pound, we are going to see the high soon. Dollar yen, we felt that the low is seen, but it's giving us a tricky solution. But let's see whether if it breaks, then we try to re-enter again at 43.60 or 70. So the same thing goes for New Zealand dollar and Aussie. So I think with that I end this session. I'll see you again at 1500 hours, and we will see what happened to our trades. Then we will see how we can move on from there. Okay. Thank you for coming. Looking forward to see you again. Goodbye.